There are several ways to find your way around a SharePoint site, and I think it's best to visualize it as a pyramid. While all sites are not the same, most sites are set up in a hierarchical fashion where you start at the very top and then you work your way down to different subsites and different pages within those sites. Here we are in a typical site. It's called the Contoso intranet site. I can see the name at the very top of my screen on that tab. I can also see it listed right here. Underneath that main site or that portal site, I have other subsites, and I see those listed across the top here in what's called a top link bar. If I click on any one of these, this takes me to a site within that Contoso portal, in this case the Records Center. And if I click on Marketing, then that takes me to the Marketing site, and I can see the information inside that. So we've kind of stepped down one level. You can see here I'm now in the Marketing site, and I'm on the home page in that site. Now on the left-hand side of the screen, we have what's called a quick launch bar. And this is a list typically of content that you find within those respective sites. So here in marketing, I have a list of libraries and calendars and tasks. If I go to the records site, there I have a list of drop-off libraries, record libraries, all sorts of different places within records. If I go to products, you'll notice on the left-hand side that quick launch bar has changed a little bit. While it's usually a list of different links within that site, in this case it's organized in a tree fashion so that I can kind of expand those folders and trees to navigate around. Again, up at the top it says I'm in the product site. I'm on the home page. Another thing you'll notice on the screen is at the very top there's a button that says Browse and one that says Page. And if you click on Page, it turns on the ribbon interface in SharePoint, which allows you to take actions. This is in place of drop-down menus. We have the ribbon here, and you do your actions there and then click on Browse again to go back to the standard navigational space that you have up there at the top. If you are in a document library, you can see that we have a Documents tab up there under Library Tools and a Library tab. Again, two different menus or two different ribbons of actions you can take. Remember to always click on the Browse button at the top, and that'll take you back to the standard navigational parts that you would expect. Here in the team site that I've set up, I want to drill down to the shared document library. And these can be set up with folders. I have a folder here called Planet Earth. I can drill down to North America, the United States, beautiful California, and one of my favorite cities, San Francisco. And here you can see a list of favorite places that I like to go in San Francisco. Now you could imagine that we've drilled down pretty far through these folders. To get back to where I started, you might think I have to click on the back button several times in the browser, but it's not true. There's an easier way to do it. If I look at the top in this navigation space, I can see the path that I came through from Acme Sales team site to shared documents to San Francisco. If I want to go back, I can just click on Acme team site, and that takes me right back up there to the top. Now let's go back down again, because there's another way that I can get back, and that's by clicking up here to the left of the Browse button at the top. There's a navigation up, a little yellow folder, and if I click on that, I can see the full path that I went through to get to this spot. I can click on any link in that path, and it'll take me directly to that location. We call these breadcrumbs because it's the trail that helps you find your way back to where you want to go. And this may seem like a small thing here, but in and day out navigation back and forth in SharePoint, it really is a big deal. It really does help you to find your way and get where you need to go quickly and easily. One last little tip, if you click on this icon to the left of the navigation space up there, generally that too will take you back up to the top of that particular site. So this has been a quick look at navigating to help you find your way around SharePoint 2010.